Hi. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm supposed to be having lunch with Ridge, but I won't be able to make it.
Oh, well, he won't either.
Huh?
He's having lunch with Brooke.
Brooke Logan?
That's the one.
Caroline's away, and Ridge is having lunch with Brooke?
Yes, but it's not what you think.
Then what is it?
Do you think she's in love with Dad?
Well, I haven't been around them, but I assume she's in love with him.
Okay.
You're not saying what I think you're saying.
This is the one way to resolve this issue, Felicia.
Ridge is going to pretend to put a move on Brooke?
That's right. To see how she responds. And if she doesn't, well, then it's a wash, and she and Dad can stay together. But if she does, and I have a strong feeling she will, well, it'll show us exactly what kind of a commitment she has to our father.
Brooke is being set up.
Look, the issue here is her commitment to Dad. And ethically, yes, it's pretty shabby. But, damn it, we need answers, and this gives it to us. I am not going to let Dad divorce our mother and marry a woman who would drop him in a second for Ridge. I won't let that happen, Felicia. I just won't.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. You and Caroline are having problems?
I'm the one having problems, Brooke.
What are they exactly?
My feelings for you. That's what they are.
What feelings?
I'm surprised you would have to ask that.
Ridge, we're very close, and we always will be. But you're married, and I'm engaged.
And if I wasn't married?
But you are.
Well, I may not be for long. And if that happens, where will things stand with you and Dad? That's what I need to know.
Now, let's get a few things straight, shall we? This is no nickel game we're into here, honey. This is big business. Let's run it that way, Until we stand up in front of a minister, a priest, a judge, a justice of the peace, a rabbi, or the captain of a ship, and pledge our troth and promise to love one another until death. And I mean that very literally. Until we do that, we haven't got a deal. And there's no desk, there's no office, there's no sign on the roof, there's no exclusive designer line. There is absolutely nothing for you in this organization. Absolutely nothing, not even a coffee mug with the name Bucky Boy written on it. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Good. Then perhaps you will also understand me when I tell you that I am tired of waiting for your decision. Marry me now or never. Walk down the aisle with me now. Or you can take the proverbial long walk off the short pier. It is time for you to put your money where your mouth is. And that is final.
You're putting me in an untenable position.
That's right. Just like the position you put me in. So, let's not hedge our bets anymore. No more games. Either we announce our wedding date before you walk out of this office, or you are finished with us forever. And I mean that, lover. Oh, how I do mean that.
the bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Tide with bleach. It'll knock your socks off, and it'll get them whiter than any other detergent.
You know, if I were Brooke, I would be furious about this.
Look, it's the only way, Felicia. And if Brooke chooses Ridge, she has no business being with Dad. Period.
I have to go. I have a tennis lesson.
Speaking of relationships.
Tennis, Thorne.
Yeah, twice in 3 days.
Okay, I admit I find him interesting. I'd never let him know it, though.
Why not?
There's something about this Jake McLean. Anyway, I have to go. I'll see you later.
Good.
But you love Caroline.
Brooke, this isn't about Caroline. It's about you and me. I want you. And if you want the same thing, I wish you'd just say it.
You really want a future with me?
Yes.
But Ridge, I'm carrying your father's child.
I don't care.
You would marry me even while I'm pregnant with your father's child?
Brooke, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get you back. Are you willing to do the same?
Ridge, you're asking me to leave your father.
Yes, for a life with me.
A marriage?
A marriage. Brooke, will you do it? Please, I need an answer now.
Iced tea?
You remembered?
Of course.
Nah, lemonade will be fine.
Don't you dare.
I'm just kidding. Iced tea will be great. Your form is obviously getting better.
In tennis, you mean?
Yes, in tennis.
Ah, just because I gave you a couple of tough games?
Actually, you were playing above yourself today.
Well, I had a lot on my mind. I guess maybe I just took it out on the tennis balls.
Yeah, well, we all know what that's like.
You do?
Yeah, we all have frustrations, don't we?
Mine's a family divorce. What's yours?
I'm waiting, Clarke.
Sally, you have no idea what you're asking of me.
Sure I do. It's simple. A very simple proposition. You want a piece of my company, you want an exclusive designer line with your name on it, I want a husband. We get married, we share the business, and we share the same bed. Simple.
Like I said, Sally, you have no idea what you're asking of me.
You gonna try and tell me you're worried about being good in bed? Well, I don't mind telling you, I wouldn't buy that one if it came straight from the Vatican. I think you're stalling.
No, Sally, I'm not stalling. Hit the nail right on the head.
What are you talking about?
Something no one else knows about. Except my ex-wife, Kristen.
What is this? Well, come on, honey, whatever it is. I mean, if we're gonna be partners, if we're gonna be married, you gotta learn to level with me. Come on.
I have a problem.
Problem?
In bed. Making love.
Well, I have told you what my frustrations are.
Family divorce.
Uh-huh. Now tell me what makes you tick, Mr. McLean.
You tell me about your family divorce.
Well, there's not much to say. My father's fallen out of love with my mother, and they're getting a divorce.
Just like that?
Well, it's obviously been an evolution. In truth, I don't know whether my father really ever loved my mother. At least, not in the way that I want to be loved by my husband.
In what way is that?
Completely. Exhaustingly. My husband is not going to get enough of me.
You're asking a lot.
I'm worth a lot.
You don't think that's a bit unrealistic?
Well, marriage is unrealistic, Jake. Vowing to spend the rest of your life with one person until death, for better or worse? Give me a break.
So why marry at all?
Well, I probably won't. But if I were to marry, you'd have to worship me.
I don't think you'll be heading for the altar very soon.
Well, I don't plan on it. I mean, you asked me a question, so I answered it. Now it's my turn. What kind of woman would you marry?
I think I'm even further from the hallowed state of matrimony than you are.
Well, we're speaking hypothetically.
Well, marriage is not in the near future for me.
Well, you never know when the right person might come along.
I do. She won't be along very soon. I'm certain of it.
I think of all the days and weeks and months I've longed to hear these words.
I've told you I've loved you any number of times.
But you never told me you wanted a future with me. Not until today.
And now that I've said it,
Now that you've said it, I have trouble accepting it.
you don't believe me.
Ridge, you've never been a very good liar. And right now, I think you're lying to me.
I gotta go.
So soon?
Yeah, I got another tennis lesson.
Are you sure?
What do you mean, am I sure? Of course I'm sure.
Well, I just wondered.
What?
Well, you just seem a little upset or something.
I'm just late.
Okay. Have a good lesson.
I'll see you next time.
Sure.
This trouble in bed, are you talking about being impotent? Exactly when did that malady strike you?
When Kristen started saying that damn Mick Savage.
Well, you'll have to forgive me, Bucky. I'm having trouble believing that one.
You want to talk to Kristen? You want to discuss this with her? Fine, go ahead. I'll give you her number. I feel like a first-class fool as it is.
Take it easy. Come on, don't get yourself all upset.
This is a damn upsetting problem. Don't you suggest a therapist? 'Cause I've seen enough sex therapists to open a clinic.
Look, honey, if there's a problem, there's an answer. Let me help you.
That kind of pressure will not help.
What do you want me to do? Just accept it?
Marry me. Right away, in June. If I get back to work, get my life stable again, maybe I can pull out of this one.
June. A wedding in June. All right. How How does, June the 22nd strike you?
June 22nd? It's fine. It's great.
All right. Then it's done. We've done it. And darling, listen. About that problem, I don't want you to worry. I'm not worried. Because I know we're gonna get you back to normal soon. Real soon.
Are you lying to me, Ridge?
Logan, do you love me? Are you still in love with me?
Or is the real question, am I honestly in love with your father?
Are you?
When you left me for Caroline, there was no doubt in my heart that I would never love again. At least not the way I loved you. And after many weeks of a lot of pain, I finally got my life going again. I was living with Donna, working, exercising, dating now and then, and accepting the fact that I could love no other. Not now, maybe never. But then your father came along. A man who was suffering very much. And I tried, as a friend, to bring something positive into his life. And from that friendship evolved a deeper caring. Neither of us expected it or was looking for it. It just kind of happened. It was so unpredictable. It caught us both by surprise. But that's what love is supposed to be, isn't it? Something that catches you by surprise. One day you're driving to work or doing the laundry and everything's suddenly so different. That's what happened with your father and me. And I know, like I've known few things in my life, that this is truly love. I don't question it, or ponder it, or torture myself over it. I know this, Ridge. I feel it. It's right. Look, I know that you and Thorne must question this. But you'll see, over time, that this is as real as love gets.
I guess that about answers it.
I hope so.
I'm sorry, Logan. I'm so sorry. I just needed answers.
I understand. I do. Why don't we save this lunch for some other time, okay? When it's not so incidental.
Fair enough.
Take care.
Logan. Was there any part of you that wished I was serious today?
Was there any part of you that wished you were serious?